sit and think about things. And so one of the things I think about is making videos. You know, what sort of things interest people? What do you want to see? And I thought about food, because if you're into preparedness, then part of that is storing food, or also thinking about if the grid goes down, making your own, growing your own. And one thing we've heard, I guess you could call it a theory, we've heard from people is, well, the soil is depleted in America, and so even if you did try to grow your own food, you know, your food won't be very nutritious. And at first I accepted that, but then I was thinking about it. I thought, unless you chemically fertilize or round up or whatever your own yard, which I don't think a lot of people do, but maybe they do. But I mean, for your personal yard, you know, if you haven't used any chemicals on your yard, there's no reason why your soil would be depleted. If you're in a neighborhood especially, but even if you live rurally, if you haven't been spraying for roaches and ants and, you know, Roundup to kill all your weeds, and then something else to deal with, you know, bugs, then your soil should be just fine. You know what I mean? And not only that, if you compost things, then you can be adding those nutrients back into your soil, whether you think it's depleted or not. And there's ways to deal with poor soil, compost being one of them. But if you are in a sandy area, you add clay to your soil, and that, and a little bit of peat moss to maintain moisture, and your soil will be improved. And if you have clay soil, it's the opposite. You add sand to break the clay up and some peat moss to keep moisture, and your soil is improved. So no matter where you live, if you give it a little effort, you can have soil capable of growing food that will also give you nutrition. So I hope that gets some of y'all thinking and motivated and deciding you want to give it a try. We've known plenty of people who have gardened in buckets, in bins, tubs, barrels, and had, because they use good soil, great results. Huge fruit. You know, we know one family who's got a basil, which is normally, you know, the size of a bucket. That's huge. It's probably 3 feet tall and 2 feet across. A couple of basil plants, suddenly it's a bush. So you can do it. Don't let these kind of things discourage you. Read up on it, you know, do a little research into composting and things like that, and give it a try. All right, shalom, bless you.